find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receiver will get involved as this game goes on.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This defense for the Broncos, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
48. Fine.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one.
I didn't do it.
And this one will not get
too far. I passed it.
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A First carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wilson. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
I forgot where these struts are from. You remember the KYBs you were talking to me about? Who were they from?
The struts?
Yeah.
Helmut, Okal.
Okal?
Yep.
Oh, right. And you said you couldn't find it, right?
Yeah, it wasn't in the system at all. I tried to put it through the phone. I tried to put it through the computer. It wasn't in there.
Okay, got you. And they're trying to return it, right?
Yeah, they returning it right.
Okay, got you. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Second down, here's an option right. They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard, is 3-0. So that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were in field goal range.
Did me a favor, bro.
Couldn't connect.
It's early in the game.
I said that where I started.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of skills right
Okay.
there. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football.
Jimmy Green started this up there.
That's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
He dropped it.
Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And the Niners Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Ooh, and he dropped it. Thank you, Jesus.
Some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up.
You know what? Nah, I ain't fucking around with you. I ain't fucking around with you.
Play dialed up. They can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way. At least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Lance. Quick throw.
Oh, come the fuck on.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Come on, bro. Y'all got to do better than this for this. I mean, the defense, so far, the defense is playing.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Aiyuk.
Wow.
And I don't think he got there. No. Just short on maybe a 4, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. And his incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, Parker. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 0.
Now it's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Son has shown plenty of times that he's a big-time player, capable of making the plays that you need to be a wide receiver 1 in this league. Now his goal is to return to his 2019 Pro Bowl form. 776 yards in 2021. He picks up a first down there.
Diamador Lenore up to make the tackle. The Broncos at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So many times in my career, when coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Same connection. Dulcich once again. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Second quarter, 2 minutes remaining, 3-0 our score.
We need a interception, fellas.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Bullshit.
This is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead goes to 10-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, the hand guy would have been perfect.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't
That would have been perfect. If Brandon Ayuk would have caught that, that would have been perfect.
Throw it downfield and see if maybe they can get a big play and a quick strike.
That would have been so perfect.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Lance. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Damn, on the 1 yard line.
His guys will get the football back. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of it. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things.
And he'll get in. Touchdown.
That was stressful. That was stressful. Okay.
With a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. McManus's point after is good. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Why do they always do that?
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line.
Okay.
He's down at
All right,
the 19.
fellas. Let's...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First and 10 here. You know, if they can just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Lance. His throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lance looks to throw again.
Ooh, came where I snapped that one up.
And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in the second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
How you know that?
They can not go into a backup.
You on him, but you gonna stop? Like, who does that? You on him, but you on him, but you just stop. Like, who does that?
They've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Talanoa and the 49ers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now.
No, the hell you ain't. You put them in the field goal range. You know what that field goal range is. What the fuck is you talking about?
19 seconds to go in half number 1.
So, we in field goal range. What the fuck you ain't?
They faked the handoff. Now Lance in trouble here. And down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Good time on the own phone.
Two players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Three talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Running lanes ran a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
36 fouls.
Again, it's Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. The good pick up there of 20 yards. Play action. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Dulcich going across the formation. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They run. It's Williams.
I'm just looking at the fucking 1st down.
Brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
That's what I heard it.
30.
He fumbled the ball.
And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I know he's pissed with that one.
Touchback as that sails over the end line.
Okay, that's bullshit.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this out just shy of the 30.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Slide. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Here's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards in the game there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up a first down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's Mitchell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Lance now to throw.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Lance looking to throw it.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
To throw, it's Lance.
Got an open man. It's McLeod.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs. Hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Lance going to throw.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side, all 4 quarters. And trying to let pick 6, that's kind of a cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie right, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get down to the end zone.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And now here's another interception.
I feel like someone.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And Incomplete on the deep ball. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They go play action with Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Second touchdown of the day. And the Broncos are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 24. Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're actually right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
3rd and long. It's Lance.
He'll be brought down.
Oh, he come from that side.
Baron Browning, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational.
The defense. That's some blitz he got. He got the
Offensive coordinators, they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job. But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way. They're taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
come there and see me or nothing. No, unless he back. Like, you come there and see you, man, or nothing. I see you all day. Since earlier.
Offense set to get this drive underway.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Baron Browning, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
One final try now for Lance.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover. That will primarily matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. This is a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were hurting in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
It's so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute both sides of the ball.